Hey, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy E-Man from Healthy Don't Hurt. YouTube channel is dedicated to pretty much just helping you just feel healthy, from the inside and out, multiple areas of life. And this one's going to be kind of helping people out, that are going out for job interviews pretty soon, especially with the amount of people that are out of work, people that are changing jobs for due to Corona and due to the pandemic. So, yes, how to tell if you are about to interview or if you are taking part in a pyramid scheme, a multi-level marketing scheme, or whatever version they like to call it, because the name changes, from decade to decade. It's kind of like Cadillacs. They make a new one every year, and so do pyramids. The people that make the pyramid schemes they make a new model every year. And they disguise it with cool, edgy names. But yeah, this actually happened to me personally. I had interviewed in one, and it was very interesting. I see exactly how they get people with that. But so I interviewed for it, and it was like a multi-level sales company for DirecTV, and so like you walk in. And we'll start out with the interview. Like you walk in, and they got of course, a real attractive lady at the front desk, and they got other people that are waiting, and they're all dressed in suits and stuff. And then they're playing music. They're playing like pop music, like you're in like Route 21. And I've actually went into 2 interviews, didn't take either one of them. The other one was for I can't remember what it was for. I think it was for like solar panels or something. And I'm like, man, absolutely not. But so both of them had the same model. You walk in, the lady up front's always attractive, and then you have other people waiting in line with you. And then the guy is always overly charismatic, overly energetic, overly appreciative of your time, even though you're the one that's interviewing for him to give you money. It's really strange and really weird. He asked a lot of questions as if you were going to be a CFO or something, and not like a door-to-door sales rep or sales rep in what he described to be was like vendor locations. It turned out to be Kmart. I was like, you want me to sell DirecTV in Kmart, not even Walmart? But he told me vendor locations. So he then had gotten me to do a shadow later on, which we'll go into. But I'm like, man. But he made it seem as though it was a legitimate sales opportunity where I could get accounts, and they're very good at selling the salespeople just as good as they are the customers. It's really interesting. And then he asked me about management during the interview. How would you like to be a manager after 6 months? No proper business or manager in their right mind offers, and a person is just now interviewing a management position, and it's not like I was like some sales guru or even had a sales background. I never had a sales background. I was still working and serving tables. You're gonna give me a manager position? That is a bunch of baloney. And I thought it was weird, but I was still pretty young, didn't know too better, but full of myself. I can do that, possibly, But, I knew it wasn't right because it just didn't make sense. It just didn't add up. Like, you can't pee on my head and tell me it's raining, but... Yeah, so, I at least was like, I'll give it a shot, though. Yeah, he sold me on that, which was good, because normally I wouldn't even do a shadowing for this, I wouldn't even entertain it. So I entertained it, and so I'm like, okay, let's see what these vendor locations are. I'm thinking it's going to be like maybe like a trade show, maybe like a booth in like area of importance. I have no idea, maybe like an event, a marathon, anything. No, it turned out to be what they told me was going to be a Walmart, turned into a Kmart, because I guess the contract or the paperwork for Walmart, they would not agree to it, but Kmart did. So we're in Kmart, and we're shadowing them, right? And then so we're shadowing them, and it's pretty much you're just hassling shoppers and busy moms. Do they want to switch from their service provider to super janky DirecTV? And it's not even like the contract is with DirecTV. You're a third-party salesman. You're a salesperson for DirecTV. And it's DirecTV. It's not even like, I don't even consider them heavy hitters. I don't even know if they're around anymore. But cable's in itself is dead. But for you to be the worst tier or one of the worst tiers of cable of an industry that's already halfway in the grave, that's pretty weak. But so we're shadowing, and then like they're like in suits and stuff, and like I wore like a nice little jacket too, because I'm just like, you just want to see what this is, because I didn't know until I arrived, you know. And it was just like, man, hello, can I stop you? Hello. And these people are clearly busy and have stuff to do, and you're just hassling them. And I guess they would make like 2 sales a day, and that was like a success. I'm like, I can work in an office and do sales and get much better results than this. For an actual company, at least at the worst, it dang sure won't be like DirecTV. It'll be like Verizon or some crap like that. You know, where you can actually get a decent commission check. And it was completely based off commission because I was asking them questions. And then like he's like, oh yeah, I'll be a supervisor in a couple months and blah blah. He's telling me the structure, and I'm like, this is a pyramid scheme. Because he gets bonuses based off of our performance. And it's just like, you could just tell. And even the office location, the whole building in the office was practically empty, except for it was from one doctor's office and this BS marketing firm. And it was just like clearly just a pop-up. Like it looked like a pop-up. It was such a bad pop-up. It looked like it was a TV scene, but it was still a pop-up. And I'm just like, man. And then so he asked me how everything went. I was like, man, this is terrible. I was like, you trying to tell me you can't find a better process than this? And I'm like, this looks like a pyramid scheme. And then he hung up on me. But it was hilarious, you know. In summary, it was hilarious. But that's how you can tell if there is a pyramid scheme. You walk in, everyone's overly joyed, everything's perfect, everything's a little bit too happy, the culture's a little bit too great. The presence there feels temporary, you know, feels disposable. Like the desks and everything, the material of the office, you feel like you could just, you know, pick up and just crumble up and just toss in the trash because everything is so flimsy. And just the whole environment is just, if it feels like it's supposed to sell you, then it's just it's probably a pyramid scheme. If people are getting bonuses based off of other people's performances, it's probably a pyramid scheme. If the credentials or the requirements for you to start in the position are so low and don't require any, it's probably a pyramid scheme. If they put you on a 1099 instead of on the W-2, it's probably a pyramid scheme. If they have an overly phony together work culture that is just not genuine or authentic, it's probably a Ponzi scheme. I mean, that's all I can say. And luckily with mine, it wasn't like the normal, like the fit tees or like, you know, the trainers or whatever diet. This one was more of just like for DirecTV, but the sales marketing team was running it. Like their business structure was similar to multi-level marketing, and they were making revenue for DirecTV, but they made it so like the top 4 guys would be like the real managers, and then you have supervisors who get like a fragment of a penny of what they get out of their bonus, and then you have the big dude that's just making a crap ton, and they just keep like cycling through the salespeople. They cycle through the salespeople, and once they get tired because they get them all amped up and revved up and ready to work God knows how many hours, using your own car, your own gas mileage, okay, and expect no pay, no benefits, and claiming to make high figures. And it's just a bunch of crap and a bunch of smoke. If it's too good to be true, it's probably a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid scheme or a multi-level marketing scheme, however you want to dress it up. However you want to put lipstick on your pig is your business. But if you know that is a pig with lipstick on, you better not continue, because you will have some serious problems. But I did not sign up for them. I just wanted to try a couple sales jobs twice, and they both ended up to be pyramid schemes or multi-level marketing schemes. And I was like, I got bad luck. It is funny though. It's entertaining. It is entertaining. Thank God I didn't actually, you know, put my all into that job and think that was full-time employment. It was going to give me some type of return, because I was going to be tragic. Super tragic. Shoot, you'd be better off at McDonald's. You do make some money, you're going to jail. But yeah, that's how to tell if if you want a pyramid scheme or a multi-level marketing scheme, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. That does not mean that you cannot get paid off of hard work, or at least showing initiative and, really taking pride in what you do. You can go far in businesses, and companies will give you a chance if you show that you really have what it takes and you're eager to learn, and that's something that's just kind of going out of style. But if it seems to be good to be true, then it probably is. And it'll probably end badly for you. But yeah, guys, this is a part of Healthy Don't Hurt, because what you do for a living is important. It keeps you healthy, your mental health, your stress level. Wasting your time on interviews sucks. It's terrible, it's mind-numbing, it's very disappointing, and it's really frustrating, because I was pretty mad after I got these pyramid schemes, I'm not gonna lie. So that's just one way how you can tell, because you might be like, oh, I can make a high-figure job, doing sales. That might blow up. Most sales jobs are pretty tough right now in general, so you're probably gonna get a lot of these now more than ever. So just watch out. If there's any other health topics that I can do, I'm gonna try to stay away from fitness. Might do some nutrition videos, some cooking videos, just so everyone knows, just how to stay healthy, or easier ways, because I'm pretty lazy. And that's why I made this channel, because being healthy requires a lot of effort. So there's a low effort ways to stay healthy. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. Hit the like button and subscribe. Peace. Don't join the pyramid schemes.